Howdy, everybody. Dr. Senpai here, back with a new movie review of Pacific Rim Uprising. Whew. Oh boy. Um, what's there to say about this? I'm a big fan of Pacific Rim, the first one. I actually really liked it. It was pretty fucking cool. There's really cool fights in it. It's as far as I remember. It's been a few years since I've seen it. But it was like, damn. I just remember specifically the robots look awesome, the fights were awesome, the music was kick ass, really fun characters. It was just overall really fun to watch and enjoy. That's what's great about Pacific Rim. Something I always remember. But so I was excited for Pacific Rim Uprising when it was announced. Like, oh shit, we got another Pacific Rim movie. I know they've been trying to get a second one out for a while. Here it is. And it's fucking disappointing as hell. Where do I begin? Let's just say, in short term, this movie is what Independence Day Resurgence was for Independence Day. Because that movie was shit. But at least, one thing I can say, at least this movie was like 2 times better than probably Resurgence. I mean, part of, the shitty sequel names, Uprising, Resurgence, Revenge. Or not Revenge, like, this sequel-y names, that they give these movies. Resurgence and all that. What's another? Striking Back. I don't fucking know. But Pacific Rim Uprising, this story is about the son of not the main character, but the general guy, Idris Elba, basically. He played like this general dude in the first one, and then he sacrificed himself. So I guess this is his other kid, because he adopted the Asian chick from the last movie, and she's in here too. In fact, she fucking dies, which was like, oh, cool, whatever. I didn't really feel much from that, but yeah, spoiler, I guess, she fucking dies, and, they have his son and everything in here, who is John Boyega from The Last Jedi and The Force Awakens, And I gotta say, he's alright in this movie, pretty much. He knows how he carries the movie pretty well. He's a good main protagonist, You kind of get where he's coming from a little bit. But it is kind of generic. He's like the generic rogue guy who's really good at what the fuck he does, but he doesn't want to do it, and they ends up doing it by the end of the day. But he's all right in here. He's not too bad. He has some pretty cringy ass dialogue with certain characters where he's trying to be funny. The comedy doesn't work at all. It's shit. Don't come to his movie for some of the comedy moments. It's pretty god awful. And he has a secondary protagonist who's like this 15-year-old girl or some shit. She's really annoying. I fucking hate her throughout the movie. So yeah. Not overall, not really great characters. There's like this other soldier guy's all like, huh, why did you quit the academy, John Boyega guy? Why did you quit the academy? You had so much potential. I'm just like you, pretty much. And him and that guy ride in Gypsy Avenger, the new Gypsy Danger in this movie. Not much, it was like whatever. But, it was just, these characters didn't really mean much to me. It was basically the main character, the characters we really focus on is our main character, the son of the general guy, this 15-year-old girl who's a cadet, and the other cadets. There's multiple other cadets who tried to be funny and turn out being cringy as annoying as shit throughout the movie. And then they just turn out to be god awful. A few scientists and shit, and a few other people. And I don't know, man. This movie was less kaiju battles and just more bullshit, honestly. I felt really bored during the movie. There was a lot of parts of it. They had the 2 scientists from the first movie return. One's the guy from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and then there's the other guy in there, but basically, one of the scientist guys, he becomes evil, I guess, and they try to tie it into the first movie, even though you hardly give a shit about it, because most people forgot about the first movie. They didn't do a very good recap of what happened in the last movie. I guess they showed a few scenes and clips in there throughout the movie, but, it was whatever. But basically, somehow he was taken over by the precursors, some aliens from the first movie. I remember that, though. I just ripped ass. I remember that, though. There was, like, some aliens who, you know, they sent the kaiju monsters from the Pacific Rim breaches. So, in the last movie, they closed that, and something about kaiju blood was being used to, used in droids that would become sentient and won't need a pilot and shit. And it was I guess it was pretty cool that some of them came to life, and it was pretty cool that it became like kaiju robot hybrids. The CGI looked alright. It looked fucking amazing, alright? I'm not gonna lie, I mean, it had good special effects and CGI, The robots and the monsters look great. Not many action scenes, but when they do, they're pretty good, but it's like, overall it was alright. They have, like, one kaiju battle throughout the movie that really matters, like, seriously, one kaiju battle, honestly, which was like, are you fucking kidding me? It was a scene from the trailer when he had, like, a giant monster. It was basically, they said, oh, we opened the Pacific Rim, now we closed it, but 3 monsters broke out of it, and now they're heading to Mount Fuji for Earth materials, which I didn't quite get. I guess they like did weird bullshit explanations on how this happened, and how that dude from Sunny in Philadelphia turned evil, and he's like being taken over by these guys, and he's like, oh, he wants to end the world, so for some reason they have to go into the Mount Fuji volcano. There might have been plot points I might have missed, but I just, overall, I was so turned down by the overall pace and the dumbass characters that they're just trying so hard to be funny, but they just turned out really cringy, and I fucking hated all of them. In fact, I'm kind of glad at least some of the cadet characters, like these kids, died. I know that's kind of fucked up, but like at least 2 of them die and everything, which is like, yes! I had a grin on my face. That's why I actually started paying attention to the movie. But I didn't really pay attention a lot because I can't really take a movie like this seriously. And it's just, but by the end of it, you'll realize, they win at end, of course, and it's bullshit, and they literally set up for a sequel, and they already announced the 3rd fucking movie. See, this is my problem with big buster Hollywood movies. Pacific Rim was a big blockbuster Hollywood movie, kind of, but it was kind of like a sleeper hit no one expected coming. The first Pacific Rim came out and be like, oh, okay, cool, it's another movie. But it turned out people really fucking enjoyed that movie. It was dumb, but it was awesome. Every moment was awesome. I loved all the fucking robots punching each other and shit, and the monsters. It's perfect for that kind of shit. It's like Mobile Suit Gundam type shit, and it was awesome. This movie is like, okay, we'll take that, we're gonna turn into Transformers and make a franchise, sell toys, which is like, you know what, I don't know, I'm not watching a 3rd one of these movies after this one. This movie was pretty fucking disappointing. Besides the cool visual effects and all that, that's mostly good, what I had to say. I mean, the character that scientist dude was a little bit of a twist to me. I thought, I was like, oh, okay, this could be a cool twist. But then he just doesn't really do much. He just laughs evil, like, ha 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 ha, I'm controlling the monster from the sidelines. And then he gets knocked out by that soldier dude. And they all win, and he's just incarcerated, and they set up for a sequel. They said something like it wasn't even an end credit scene. It was like one, like, before the credits came, they were like, the precursors are coming! We're gonna send more monsters! And then the fucking John Boyega shows up. He's like, hey. He's like, it's okay there. It's alright. This time, we're coming for them. Bum, bum, bum! Sequel. So, you know what? Whatever. I was afraid of this, and my worst nightmares came true. So, honestly, this movie was mediocre as fuck. It's a good popcorn flick, I guess. I don't think it'll bore you to sleep, but I was pretty fucking bored. None of the characters really mattered to me. Most of them were just shit. The story was overall shit. I mean, I guess they did a little bit to expand the lore of what this world is, but not much. They took out the fun badassness from the first movie. That's not a real word, but, a lot of the movie was badass, and it's kind of sad. So, my verdict for the movie, or my rating, will be a solid, 5 out of 10. I was kind of entertained throughout the movie. Special effects look good, but overall it's just, boring, dumb, and stupid. They're obviously setting up a franchise. if you're a big fan of Pacific Rim 1, I don't know. If you really liked it, I really wouldn't recommend it, honestly. It's kind of stupid. But if you want to, go ahead. I'm not stopping you, but if you want a good popcorn flick with sci-fi shit, go ahead. It's just kind of disappointing that it sucked a little bit, and I don't think it's probably not going to do well in the box office anyway, so I don't know. Looking forward to Ready Player One whenever that comes out. That looks kind of cool. So I may see that next. I hope that's not a popcorn flick with full nostalgia bullshit. But yeah, 5 out of 10, guys. It wasn't very good. See you guys later. Don't really check it out. I don't recommend it.